Did you know that just like a garden grows weeds, your closet can also grow weeds? And if you don't get them out of there, they will take over your closet just like weeds will take over a garden. So today we're going to talk about 8 different types of clothing weeds that you might have growing in your closet. The first type of clothing weed that might be growing in your closet are clothes that don't fit. Whatever the reason, you put them on and they're either too small or too big or they don't fit right in a certain spot. Get them out of your closet because no one wants to be trying on clothes when you're ready to go somewhere and have them not fit. You want to fill your closet with things that fit you right now. And if you do have items that might be just on the verge of fitting, maybe put those into storage so you're not looking at them every day. And eventually you can kind of take them out and try them again and see if they fit. But these should not be a part of your wardrobe that you're looking at every day. The next category of clothing weeds, take note of the floral shirt for the theme, are clothes that you wore in a different season of life. Maybe you used to work in an office and now you are 100% remote, and those office clothes are just kind of sitting in your closet. It's just time to get rid of those because if you did actually have to go back to the office, you might like to buy some new clothes for your return to office. These would also include clothes for activities that you maybe used to do. You used to be a hip hop dancer and now you're not. So all of your hip hop clothes can go. Or just hobbies and activities that you used to do that you've still got all the gear for. Those are just weeds sitting in your closet, growing, camouflaging amongst the stuff that you actually use. Another clothing weed that you might have growing in your closet are clothes that you paid a lot of money for. These are hard weeds to get rid of because you paid a lot of money for them. But whether you get rid of them now or in the future, you're probably not going to get back what you paid for them. So it doesn't really matter when you get rid of them. It's just that if you get rid of them now, you will free up space for other things that you are actually wearing. That one leads us to the next clothing weed in your closet, and that is old undergarments. Maybe this has to do with the fact that bras can actually be pretty expensive, but when you have bras, old bras that are worn out or uncomfortable, these need to go. And I don't know why we hang on to these because actually, when I think about it now, this should not be difficult to get rid of these old worn out bras, but for some reason we all have them hanging around in our closet. So get them out of there. The next type of clothing weed are items that you plan on tailoring, either tailoring yourself or bringing to the tailor. To get rid of these, you can just ask yourself 2 simple questions. Number 1, have I ever tailored anything? Number 2, do I have time to tailor things? And I guess you get a third bonus question. Have I ever taken anything to the tailor? For me, all 3 answers would be no. So anything that's hanging around in my closet that I'm thinking, oh, I'll bring them in and get them hemmed or I'll hem them myself, those just need to go. If you're enjoying this video so far, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button because that just tells YouTube that someone's actually liking this. So thank you for doing that if you do. The next type of clothing weed would be things that went out of style and you are hoping or waiting for them to come back into style. These are things that maybe you could keep, maybe, but put them into storage so that when they do come back into style, when those Zubas come back, or maybe they're back, I don't know, you can pull them out of storage, but you're not looking at them every day where it's just fluttery weeds sitting there on the shelf that are gathering dust or pollen, and you need to just get those out of there so you're not looking at them every day. The next category of clothing weeds are old workout clothes. These a lot of times get kind of shoved in the back of your drawers or closet because you get new stuff in, but then you keep the old stuff for just in case, and it's not as comfortable as the new stuff that you bought. When you want to work out, it's really important to have comfortable workout clothes that you feel good in versus putting something on that pinches into your stomach really tight and it's just an instant negative feeling towards working out. Dig in the back of your drawers and find those old workout clothes that you're not wearing anymore. Get rid of them. Either donate them or sometimes they're just too far gone and you can just throw those ones away. The next type of clothing weed are things that you bought for a special occasion or a trip you went on that you probably wore either for that trip or one time for an event, and you held on to them because they're not worn out because you barely wore them and you probably spent some money on them. But if you were to go to a different wedding or on a new trip, you might be likely to buy a new item for that special event anyway, and so the old ones just sit in your closet like a weed, literally like a weed, a useless weed. But unlike actual weeds, someone else can use those items. So if you donate them or sell them, they can live a new life somewhere else and be happy little whatever they are, but they're not sitting in your closet collecting dust unused. If you like these videos, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you back here. Check out one of these videos I've got linked up above, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.